Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today we're doing a fantasy draft rebuild as the Atlanta Falcons. Let's start the fantasy draft. Now, I do have a rebuild that I did that I had the first overall pick. Kind of got messed up, so I am working on putting that back together. But we have the 5th pick in the first round. That's awesome. Stephon Gilmore, long gone. So who's still on the board that we haven't taken before? We've taken Hopkins, we've taken Donald. I think we've taken Wagner and Mack, so I'm going to mix this up a little bit. I almost want to go with a Julio Jones, but he's kind of up there in age, which is kind of why I'm leaning away from it. Cornerback, Sherman, Peterson, Byron Jones, but I think he's, how old is he, 26? Wouldn't be the worst pick in the world. Earl Thomas, Eddie Jackson, I don't really. Maybe a running back and then take some offensive linemen if we wanted to. But the question is, do we go Gurley, Elliott, Kamara, or Barkley? I don't think I've ever taken Gurley in Madden 20 before. So let's add Gurley to the team. 95 overall with superstar X Factor, 25 years old. I kind of want to make this one where I take the best offensive lineman as I can with a good running back, because Madden seems to favor that a little bit. Not taking Trent Williams. Nelson I'll take eventually. I'm trying to think, how old is Zach Martin? 28 years old, so I don't think he'll regress that much overall. Ramczyk, who's I want to get eventually. I won't take him right now. Let's go with Zach Martin as a 97 overall. Then I think we'll take Ramczyk. Oh, maybe Nelson. But then will Ramczyk be gone? I think Nelson might be there with our 4th pick if we take Ramczyk right now. So let's add him to the team just in case. I don't want to miss out on him, so let's add him. 87 overall, star development. This is kind of a strange way to go about this, but hopefully it'll work out. We have a young running back, hopefully a young offensive line. Chris Godwin's long gone. Let's see left guard. Nah, I don't really see anybody I want to take. Left tackle. Larry Tunsil will probably be the pick. I don't know if we want to do that right now, though. Center. Kelsey. How old's Frederick? 28. Let's add Travis Frederick to the team. So, getting some Dallas Cowboys offensive linemen. Not the worst idea. They had our best offensive lineman like 2-3 years ago, something like that. Definitely when they had, what is his name? I can't think of the running back. DeMarco Murray. That's who I'm looking for. Let's get, Tunsil's gone? Okay. A little surprising. Bettino, maybe. Joe Tooney, maybe. I don't know how much, because he'll be, I guess we have to go with Bettino. I think that makes the most sense. We could go Joe Tooney, but I'm not going to do that. Now, we're going to have a rough defense and probably rest of the offense because I have not picked our quarterback quite yet, which I think I should look for right now. We could go with a Kirk Cousins just for the laugh. Sam Darnold's there. Jacoby Brissett. I feel like I do that all the time, but I think that might be the answer. Joe Staley, I know he's up there in age. I don't even know why I looked at that. He's 31. I think Taylor Lewan, 28 years old. Taylor Decker, that's who I was thinking about. I think that's going to be our pick eventually, so let's start spreading this out, taking a few different players. Let's go to all positions. Offensive lineman, Malcolm Jenkins is there. The Honey Badge is there. Trey Flowers. I feel like I have to go with the quarterback. But the question is, do we go Brissett, who Madden loves? Do we go with Sam Darnold because he's young and has star development? Does Brissett have star? He does. You know what? I'm going to go younger with Sam Darnold at 22 years old. Sam Mono Darnold, by the way. Now, what do we want to do with this pick? Probably get some receivers. Josh Gordon we could go with. How old is Marquise Goodwin? He's 28. That's what I'm going to do. I don't think we've ever taken Marquise Goodwin before. But at some point, I'm going to have to stop saying that. Because eventually I'll take at least every player at least once, right? Unless you get further down the list. Let's look at the linebackers, the free safeties. Eric Weddle, I'm not going to do. Kareem Jackson's up there in age. Isn't Jefferson 28? He's 27. I'm going to get Tony Jefferson, who I believe is out for the season now, right? And that's what kind of made the Ravens be like, hey, we need to get some good secondary help. Let's trade for Marcus Peters. Haven't seen how he played yet. I'm recording this the day before the Ravens play. I think they play the Seahawks tomorrow. Let's look at the linebackers. Zadarius Smith is there. All right, we're definitely doing that. I know I've taken him before. Says it was a good pick. Thank you very much. Now, I'm going to take a look at the linebackers and then the left tackle. Actually, I probably should just go to the left tackle right now. Is Decker still going to be there? He is. Okay, so we can wait on that. We could just go with an older guy and then take somebody in the draft if we wanted to. Ooh, Shaq Thompson's there. Yes, please. So the linebackers going to be, or the linebackers, the defense is going to be very young, which that's not bad. What about right outside linebacker? Alexander's like 35, right? 36. Jamie Collins, who's been playing great, but 29 years old. I don't really think that fits our team right now. Then, and I don't really see anybody else I'm dying to take. What about corners? The older guys, obviously. DJ Hayden, I believe, is pretty young, right? 29. Okay, I'm wrong there. I think we're going to be doing a lot of drafting of corners in this. Cameron Hayward, Quan Short, Jonathan Allen's still there. I take him all the time, but I think it's a crime that he's down at an 82 overall star development. I know the Redskins aren't great, which I think kind of is the reason he's not doing so great, in my opinion. Oh, no, he's gone. I kind of knew that was going to happen. Let's take Jonah Williams. Hidden development means at least star. I wouldn't be surprised if he's superstar. He hasn't played this year. But when you get picked, I think the Bengals have like top 10 pick, I believe. I think if you get picked top 10, you should have a star, a superstar or above development, in my opinion, unless you do something crazy like take Daniel Jones, because I can already see those comments coming. Campbell's 26. Let's take Devontae Campbell, I think I say it right. Not the best at pronouncing names. You know that if you follow my channel, but I try my best. Ooh, DJ Chark's up there now. Ooh, Terry McLaren, who I think should be up to star development. They should definitely reconsider with that. So we have Sam Darnold, Todd Gurley, Terry McLaren. We need a free safety, I believe. Yes, we do. Bethay's there. I don't really think that's going to fit our team. Ooh, Nasir Adderley with hidden development. Add him to the team. I love picking the rookies from this year's draft, especially when they have hidden development. So we have Jonah Williams. We have Nasir Adderley. I think it's working out pretty well. We need some corners. We need a defensive tackle. We need a left end. Dexter Lawrence. So he has hidden development. We'll do that. I know I've taken it probably the last one I uploaded, maybe. That sounds right, but at the same time, it doesn't sound right. I don't really know how to explain that very well. Oh, who else did we take? Mclaren. Oh, Goodwin. That's right. I forgot about Goodwin. There's a Nick Boyles there. Josh Hill's there. I don't really want to do that. Waller just got a huge contract. Well, I say huge for what he shouldn't really be getting paid that. Jake Butt, maybe. Nah, I'm not going to take somebody this early. Noah Fant's down there with hidden development. I know I've taken him before, so we'll wait on that for now. I never take a good defensive tackle. I would like to change that. Jerry Tillery, maybe? I feel like he should be hidden development. I know he's not playing right now. Tillery's not playing. That's the one the Titans picked, I believe. Let's get Danny Sheldon, who I believe is pretty young, 26 years old. No, he's a Patriots. I know I favor the Patriots, but as a 26-year-old guy, 77 overall, I don't think that's a bad pick. We have not taken a single corner quite yet. Do we go with like an Eli Apple or a Hargreaves? Hargreaves always seems to overperform in Madden 20, so I'm going to add him to the team. Pick around 19 round. I guess that is still pick 19 as well. Why am I a defensive tackle? I want to go to corners. Alfred, I believe, is pretty far up there in age. PJ Williams is 30, right? Oh, 26. Huh. Jordan Lewis? Maybe. I'm not seeing anybody that's jumping off the screen at me. Eric Rose way down there. I'm not going to do that. Let's just go back to the top of the list. Let's add Jonathan Joseph to the team, even though he's going to retire after this year. We're going to do about 2 to 3 more rounds. I picked him, right? I must have. Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay. I took a corner, right? For some reason, I thought I took a tight end. I really, really don't I don't want to go with Jason Witten. But there's nobody way down. Like Mike Gesicki I could go with if I wanted to. Sure, why not? Let's do one more pick. Trying to think what we want to make that pick. Do we get a veteran receiver like Larry Fitzgerald? But does that hold back from Goodwin and McLaren? I don't know. Might. Let's get A.J. Brown. Normal development, kind of a crime, but let's sim the rest of this. I forgot to turn pre-existing injuries off, so Jonah Williams will be out for the season. We have an 83 overall team, 87 offense, 79 defense. I love how our offense looks. Even the defense I like a lot, other than the corners. Hopefully they could step up big time. But I'm going to mess around with the scheme, and then we'll go to the playoffs. We didn't make the playoffs. That's kind of surprising. We went 4-12. That's more surprising. The Saints and the Buccaneers 11-5. The Panthers 7-9. Darnold, what did you do? 4,200 yards, 25 touchdowns, 19 interceptions. Not bad for him. Gurley almost 1,300 yards, 16 touchdowns, 2 for Damian Williams. Rushing, Goodwin 1,200 yards, 4 touchdowns. Gesicki 914 with 2. A.J. Brown 651, 3 touchdowns. McLaren 643, 6 touchdowns. Gurley with 3. Dwayne Allen with 4. On defense, Thompson 136 tackles, Campbell 121, Hargreaves 92. Sack totals 7 for Zadarius Smith, 5 for Jonathan Allen, 3 for Anderson, 2.5 for Thompson. Interceptions, 3 for Thompson, 2 for Joseph and Marshall, 1 for Campbell. I'm very surprised we didn't make the playoffs. I'm even like, how do we go 4-12? Andrew Luck, who should be in this game, back on the Colts with the MVP. We have nobody from the Falcons. Coach of the Year, Anthony Lynn. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Deshaun Watson. Any Falcons? No. Actually, really? No Gurley? I don't get this game sometimes. Was that Dalvin Cook? This game doesn't make sense. Defensive Player of the Year, Shaq Thompson. I love it. No other Falcons. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Dwayne Haskins. We have McLaren at number 3. We have A.J. Brown at number 6. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Devin White. Adderley at number 9. We have no Dexter Lawrence, though. Byron Murphy on the Giants. Now, what do we have for XP? I'm hoping a ton on the offensive line. Where did Jonah Williams? He has star development. Actually got XP as well. That's good. Nothing really on the offensive line. 4 for Donald. Pretty good for year 1. 2 for McLaren. What about A.J. Brown? He has 3. He'll be a 77. 1 for Goodwin. 2 for Gesicki. Now, let's look. Dexter Lawrence with 4. Awesome. 2 for Adderley. He'll be a 72. Not that great. I mean, 3 for Shaq Thompson's good, but he won Defensive Player of the Year. He should be having a lot more than that. I kind of miss Madden 18 with all their XP, but we'll have to deal with it. Let's go find out who's going to win that Super Bowl. The Vikings beat the Browns 31-21. The Browns always find a way to make the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes, 273 touchdowns. Rodgers, 205, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception. Gordon, 61 yards. Kerryon Johnson, 47. Tyreek Hill, 6 for 91, 2 touchdowns. How does that happen? How does Mahomes and Tyreek Hill get on the same team again? Johnson, 63 yards. Ross, 42. Touchdown for Melvin Gordon. Touchdown for Hooper. And a touchdown for Janovich. We have the 2nd overall draft pick. Let's see who the Raiders are going to select. Right end Ashley, 75 overall. I do want to look at the trade offers. Any 1-and-1s, we do have 1 from the Redskins. 1 from the Jaguars, the 49ers, the Eagles. I'm going to take 1 of these. And I think it's good. Oh, that's back to 19. Let's trade back to pick number 13 from the Jaguars. Is that what we want to do? I think that's what we want to do. Oh, sorry about that. I do want to see who they take. Tight end Klein. Okay, whatever. Why would you trade up to take a tight end? That's the strangest thing I've ever heard. Now, who's going to be here? We have a right guard. We don't need that. A corner. 6'9", add him to the team. 74 overall, hidden development, 21 years old. 92 speed, 70 man, 74 zone, 73 play rec. Look at this receiver. Late first round talent. We're in round 2, pick 2. We're going to take him. 69 overall, hidden development, 22 years old. 84 speed, 88 acceleration, 75 catching, 84 catch of traffic. With our 2 third-round picks, I took strong safety Hudson, who's 65 overall, middle linebacker Compton, 66 overall, and the rest of the draft just wasn't anything too special. Heading into year 2, we have an 84 overall team, 89 offense, 80 defense. The offensive line's looking really good, but check this out on defense. Thompson and Campbell up to superstar development, which is awesome. I want Lawrence to be starting at defensive tackle. Not sure why he's not. Let's make him actually the number 1 guy just so he gets some playing time. Jefferson is back as an 83 overall, but let's go to playoffs. Yes, we got the first round bye. How well did we do? 14-2. I love it. Panthers 12-4, Bucks 10-6, the Saints 3-12-1. Who is their quarterback? Darnold 3,900 yards, 25 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, not the best. Gurley about 1,500 yards, 13 touchdowns. Williams with 9. Receiving Gesicki, 854, 2 touchdowns. Goodwin, 803 with 6. Brown, 724 with 6. Mclaren, 644 with 6. Where's the guy we drafted? Am I missing him? Was it, I forget who it was. Right here. Hagler? No, that's our running back. I don't see the rookie. Am I missing him? Oh, he's right here. Henry. He didn't do anything. Very disappointing. On defense, Thompson, 126 tackles. Sack totals, what do we have? 8 for Carlton, 7 for Anderson, 5.5 for Allen. I know I said that name wrong. People say it all the time. 4.5 for Thompson and Smith and Dexter Lawrence. Interceptions, 2 for Campbell, 2 for Hargreaves, 1 for Brock, 1 for Adderley. Where's our rookie? I just don't understand it. Whitley, 93 tackles though. Okay, I can deal with that. That's probably good enough for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Jackson with the MVP. Foles number 2. Do we have our man? Nope, Darnold is not up there. Of course not. Why would he be? Coach of the Year. Really? Number 2. Oh, they went 15-1. That makes sense then. Offensive Player of the Year. We have Gurley at number 7. We have no Sam Darnold in sight. Defensive Player of the Year, J.J. Watt. Shaq Thompson at number 9. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Mitchell 6. Hagler number 7. Yep. Defensive Rookie of the Year, June. Wow, beating up Whitley. Come on. Mueller at number 5. We have Pleasant at number 8. Hudson at number 9. Pretty good, pretty good. Now, what do we have for XP before we sim the week? See if we can beat whoever we're going to play against. 4 for Darnold is awesome. Bunch on the offensive line. Henry has 7. Still don't know his development, which means it must be Superstar, right? I think that's how that works. Whitley with Superstar, 7 XP points. Could be our number 1 guy, which is awesome. 3 for Adderley, 2 for Campbell and Thompson. We're in great shape. Can we beat the 11-5 New York Giants? Let's find out if we can move on to the NFC Championship game, which we cannot. We lost 34-27. I have a feeling this is going to be an embarrassing loss. I don't know who's on the Giants roster, but it's going to be some quarterback we have no business losing to. I can already tell. Drew Brees, I stand corrected. Darnold, 363, 2 touchdowns. Brees, 259 with 2. Cook, 94 yards. Hill with 1. Gurley with 1. Receiving, A.J. Brown. Wow. 9 for 175 with a touchdown. Goodwin, 11 for 130. Galladay, 72, 2 touchdowns. 1 touchdown for Gesicki. Nothing else. Let's go find out who's going to win that Super Bowl. The Giants beat the Bills 31-28. So that's Drew Brees versus Lamar Jackson. We don't have to look into that. Is anybody going to be a free agent that I want to bring back? I want to bring him back. Williams, I guess. Nothing else really. Let's go to the draft. That's right. We have 2 first-round picks. I completely forgot about that. Let's see if there's any good corners here. Strong safety. Maybe. Jefferson is getting up there in age. But when there's a corner like this, who I think is going to be great, add him to the team. 75 overall, hidden development, 24 years old. 95 speed, 70 man and zone, 75 play rec. Let's take a strong safety, Darian Stovall. 70 overall, normal development, 91 speed, 76 zone, 58 tackles, 73 pursuit. In the second round, I took running back Lynch, who's a 65 overall. In the third, right end Garmin, 61 overall. In the fifth, receiver Strickland, who's a 63 overall. And then we have 2 61 overalls in the 6th and 7th round. Heading into year 3, we're an 87 overall team, 91 offense, 83 defense. Darnold's an 82. The offensive line's looking great. Gurley, 97. Receivers are looking good. On defense, though, it's looking so good. Whitley's an 81. Campbell up the superstar X Factor. I mean, there's no real weak points on this defense. Maybe the defensive tackles, but I think we'll be fine with that. The corners are looking great. So let's go to the playoffs. Sometimes this game makes no sense. We missed the playoffs. We went 6-10. I assumed we would have went 9-7 and barely missed the playoffs, but no, we go 6-10. Saints 8-8, the Bucks 7-9, the Panthers 4-11-1. Take a quick look at the stats. Darnold almost 4,000 yards, 32 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. Best year yet. Rushing Gurley, 1,300 yards, 12 touchdowns, so a little bit of a drop-off. Not a huge deal, though. Williams with 6. Goodwin, 824, 9 touchdowns. Gesicki, 764 with 6. A.J. Brown, 711, 6 touchdowns. Mclaren, 614 with 4. Gurley with 4. Henry with 1. All right. On defense, Thompson, 148 tackles. Is he going to get Defensive Player of the Year again? Campbell, 123. Sack totals, 7 for Smith, 5.5 for Allen. Interceptions, 2 for Thompson, Jefferson, Hargreaves, Whitley, Smith. Where is our guy that we drafted? Am I just missing him? I must have went by him. Did I forget his name? That's definitely possible. It doesn't say we have any rookies here. What? I am looking into that right now. If this game cuts somebody that we just drafted, I'm going to lose my mind. There's no way. What do we have for XP here? Nothing too crazy. Where's the guy we drafted? Oh, it wasn't Smith. It was Griffin, who has star development, 4 XP points. Did I just miss him? I had to have just missed the rookie, right? I guess he has 1 year of that might be the problem. Is he up to 1 year now and that's why he's not there? Yeah, there he is right there. 74 tackles, still no interceptions, but I thought he would, at least get 1. Lamar Jackson MVP. Any Falcons? No. Coach of the Year, Griffin Murphy. NFC Offensive Player of the Year, Russell Wilson. Interesting. Winston still on the Bucs. I mean, they did better than us. Gurley at number 6. I mean, Sam Darnold gets no love here. Defensive Player of the Year, Shaq Thompson again. Awesome. Campbell at number 10. Offensive Rookie. We have nothing. Defensive Rookie. Griffin at 4. Or Griffith, rather. And then nothing else. Now, we already looked at the XP, so let's go find out who's going to win that Super Bowl. The Lions beat the Patriots 28-10 to win the Super Bowl. Who's going to be these quarterbacks? Andy Dalton. Interesting. Makes sense why they scored 10 points. 261, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Matt Ryan didn't perform well. 62 rating, 143 with an interception. Mixon, 172 with a touchdown. Fournette, 34. Touchdown for Matt Ryan scrambling. Receiving, DJ Moore, 6 for 90. Jared Cook with a touchdown. Michael Thomas, 53 yards. D.D. Westbrook. So who's on they have D.D. Westbrook, Zay Jones, Kelsey, Meredith, Joe Mixon, Noah Fant, Callaway. I mean, nothing game-changing. So their defense has to be top-notch, right? Ronnie Harrison's there. Grady Jarrett, Hicks, Lamar, Bradley Chubb's there. Chandler Jones, Lawrence Guy. Jeffrey Simmons, Stephon Gilmore. That's right. They picked right before us. I guess that's a pretty good defense. Now, I'm going to have to re-sign all the guys. I'll see you at the draft. Now, we have the 7th overall draft pick. All we really need is a defensive tackle and some corners. Like, those running backs look good. That quarterback at the top looks good. Outside linebacker, we're fine for 1 more year. Right tackle, we don't need. Ooh. Maybe this is it. I think that's it. Rashard Burton. 75 overall, hidden development, 22 years old, 90 strength, 75 block shed, 70 power moves, 82 finesse. In the 2nd round, we're going to take another defensive tackle, Frank Cottrell. 69 overall, normal development, 90 strength, 71 block shed, 63 power moves, 63 finesse. Heading into our final year, we're an 86 overall team, 89 offense, 84 defense. There's no real weak point on this offense. Maybe tight end, maybe our receivers are a little weak. Offensive line looks good, but I think the defense is rock solid. Where is the weak point? Maybe our 4th corner, but when you get into that point, that's absolutely fine. So let's go to the playoffs, and we better make it. That's all I'm saying. I did think Madden was going to screw me over, not put me in the playoffs, but we made it and got a 1st round bye, which is awesome. 13-3, perfect. Bucks 8-8, the Saints 6-10, the Panthers 5-11. Take a look at the stats. Darnold 4,100 yards. 36 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. That's awesome. Gurley, 1,600 yards, 13 touchdowns. Lynch with 11. Receiving, A.J. Brown, 971, 7 touchdowns. McLaurin, 962, which 11. Gesicki, 778, 6 touchdowns. Goodwin, 576, 5 touchdowns. Nothing else too special on defense. Thompson, 132 tackles. Campbell, 101. Sack totals, 5 for Allen, 4 for Carlton, 2.5 for Thompson, Smith, and Burton. Interceptions, 4 for Hargreaves, 3 for Thompson. Is he going to win a 3rd Defensive Player of the Year? 2 for Griffith, 2 for Jefferson. Let's go take a look. I think he is. Hit a bunch of tackles. Some good interceptions. Prescott with the MVP. Luck, number 2. Kyler Murray, number 4. Darnold, number 6, which is good. Coach of the Year. Yes, there it is. We won the Coach of the Year. Offensive Player of the Year. Darnold at 2. Where's Gurley? Gurley at number 8. Defensive Player of the Year. Ryan Shazier beating out Shaq Thompson. So close. Offensive Rookie. We have Byram at number 7. That's our backup quarterback. Defensive Rookie of the Year. Barton at number 5, our defensive tackle, and that's going to be it. I wonder what his development is, though. I'm hoping superstar? That'd be fun. Take a look. Darnold has 2, will be an 89. 3 for Jonah Williams, 82, so the offensive line gets so much better. 2 for Henry, not bad. Goodwin with 1. He's regressing big time, though. He still doesn't have his development. Wow. Okay. 2 for Whitley. 2 for Griffith. 1 for Hargreaves. I mean, our corners are great. Our whole defense is great. Let's be honest. Let's upgrade the team. They're going to find out who we're going to be playing against. We are playing against the 10-6 San Francisco 49ers. Can we beat them? Move on to the NFC Championship game. And I guess we can. I'm going to find out who's going to win the Super Bowl, but we're going to check out who we lost to as well. Let's find out who we lost to first. Do we know the quarterback of the 49ers? I think, yeah, it was Watson. 231, 3 touchdowns. Darnold with an interception. Rushing, Mac 104 with the touchdown. Gurley with 3. Receiving, touchdown for Chark. 2 for Marquise Brown. Goodwin with nothing. Anything else to talk about? No. Let's go find out who won that final Super Bowl, and then we can end this video. The Redskins beat the Steelers 37-31. Wilson 325 touchdowns. Mariota 269, 2 touchdowns. Lindsey 90 yards, 2 for Freeman. Receiving, Presley 140 with a touchdown. Hurst 118 with a touchdown. Derek Johnson 111 with 3 touchdowns. Touchdown for Stephon Diggs. Touchdown for Max Williams. But that is going to be it for this video. If you liked the video, give it a like down below. Make sure to check out my channel, subscribe for more content, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.